If you work in crypto, finance, or defense contracting, there is a group of North Korean government hackers who may have already researched you. They found your LinkedIn, built a fake recruiter profile, and crafted a job offer specifically tailored to your career history. The PDF they send you contains malware. That is the current playbook of the Lazarus Group, North Korea's cyber army, which has stolen approximately $3 billion in cryptocurrency to fund a nuclear weapons program. This is not a cybercrime story. It is a geopolitical story that happens to run on malware. The Lazarus Group is believed to operate under Bureau 121, a division of North Korea's Reconnaissance General Bureau, the intelligence agency responsible for the country's clandestine operations. The group has been active since at least 2009. North Korea uses cyber operations for two purposes: espionage, stealing military and state secrets, and revenue generation. International sanctions have starved the country of foreign currency. Cryptocurrency theft became the solution. The Lazarus Group is estimated to have funded a significant portion of North Korea's ballistic missile program with stolen digital assets. Their most audacious non-crypto operation was the 2016 Bangladesh bank heist. Lazarus hackers spent months inside Bangladesh's central bank network, learning the SWIFT messaging system, the interbank communication network that moves money between financial institutions globally. On a weekend in February 2016, they submitted 35 fraudulent transfer requests, totaling nearly $1 billion, routing funds through accounts in the Philippines. Most were caught. $81 million was not. A typo in one transfer request, foundation instead of foundation, triggered a manual review that stopped the rest. Their cryptocurrency operations have become more sophisticated each year. Common attack vectors include spear phishing emails sent to crypto exchange employees with malware, laden attachments disguised as salary documents, fake LinkedIn job recruiters who send infected PDF job descriptions, and supply chain attacks targeting cryptocurrency software libraries. Once inside an exchange, they move methodically, identifying cold wallet configurations, intercepting signing processes, and draining funds in a single coordinated transaction that exploits the window between request and execution. The 2022 Ronin network hack is the largest single crypto theft attributed to Lazarus. The Ronin network was the blockchain infrastructure supporting the game Axie Infinity, which had millions of active players. Lazarus hackers compromised 5 of the 9 validator nodes required to authorize transactions, enough to unilaterally approve withdrawals. They extracted approximately $625 million in Ethereum and USDC in a single operation. The theft was not discovered for 6 days. By then, the funds were already moving through mixing services. Money laundering is as sophisticated as the theft. Lazarus uses a layered process. Stolen crypto moves through mixers and tumblers that obscure transaction trails, converted through chains of wallets, then bridged across multiple blockchain networks. In some cases, they convert to privacy coins like Monero, which are designed to be untraceable. Some funds are exchanged through peer-to-peer platforms in countries without AML regulations. The US Treasury has sanctioned specific cryptocurrency mixers, Tornado Cash, Blender.io, that Lazarus relied on. Both continued operating after sanctions. If you work at a crypto organization, the threat model is different from a typical enterprise. Lazarus does not just attack infrastructure, they attack people. Every employee with a LinkedIn profile in a finance or crypto role is a potential entry point. Fake recruiter campaigns are ongoing right now. Defense requires a culture where employees are skeptical of unsolicited job offers, where opening documents from external parties is done in sandboxed environments, and where privileged access to wallets requires hardware key confirmation that cannot be spoofed remotely. For blockchain projects specifically, the Ronin hack revealed a critical lesson about validator concentration risk. When a multi-signature scheme requires 5 of 9 validators, and 5 of those validators are controlled by a single organization, the scheme offers less security than it appears. True multi-party computation, distributing signing authority across geographically and organizationally separate parties with hardware security modules, is now considered the standard for bridge and validator security in high-value DeFi deployments. The US government has issued multiple advisories specifically about Lazarus group tactics, and the FBI has attributed specific attacks publicly, an unusual step. Blockchain analytics firms like Chainalysis and Elliptic track Lazarus wallets in near real time. When Lazarus attempts to convert stolen funds through exchanges, some of those attempts are now caught and blocked. But the cat and mouse between analytics and obfuscation continues. Lazarus adjusts their laundering methods as fast as detection tools improve. $3 billion. Stolen by government employees at their desks in Pyongyang, funding missiles. Cybercrime and geopolitics have fully merged. What starts as a phishing email to a crypto developer ends as a component in a ballistic missile test. If you want to understand how nation-state hacking operations work at the infrastructure level, our video on Sandworm, Russian hackers who blew up a power grid, covers what happens when a state-sponsored group decides disruption is the goal instead of profit.